Welcome to Cambodian School. Today we are learning lesson 30 from Siev Pheuv Rien An textbook by Pan Setharin. Lesson 30 in Khmer we say Merian Ti Samsep. It's on page 34. In this lesson we are learning the next sets of the second series consonants. They are consonant ror and vowel, and we are learning to combine these consonants with the vowels. Please note of the red colored consonant here. They are the first series consonants that we have learned through lesson 23. And the purple colored consonant here are the second series consonants that we need to change the sound of the vowels for. Now let's us read these words by first saying the consonant, the sound of the vowel, and then the word. Starting with ro. Ro I ria, vo I vi, vo I vi, ro I ru. Ro ru, vo vu, vo vu, ro rom, ro rei, no nia, vo via, nia via, ro bo bam, ro bam, ro vo vei, ro vei, kho khai, ro re, khai re, mo me, o bo bao, ho ha, ro re, ro ria. Me bau ha re ria. No nia ro iri ro vo vei o bo bo. Niri ro vei bo. Ro iri yo yum lo ulu so bo ipi ro ro. Re yum lu so pi ro. No nia ro iri so su bo upu cho chia tha tha. Neri su pu chia tha. This sign is equivalent to a quotation mark in English. No ini cho chia go oko po upu ro uru to te. Ni chia ko pu te. Let's read this whole sentence together. Neri su pu chia tha. Ni chia ko pu te. Po upu cho chia tha tha. Pu chia tha. To te. No ini cho chia. Go oko bo obo no ana. To te. Te. Ni chia ko bo na te. Let's read this whole sentence together. Pu chia tha. Te. Ni chia ko bo na te. This first picture reads Ray, which means cicada, and the second picture reads Luso Rayum, which means hearing the crying sound of a cicada. Now let's look at this lesson in more detail. Here are the two second series consonants again. They are ro and vo. And now let's just practice saying these words by saying the consonant, the name of the vowel, the sound of the vowel that it changes to, and the word. Ro, sra changes the sound to sra, so ro ria. Vo, sra changes the sound to sra, so vo vi. Vo, sra changes the sound to sra, so vo vi. Ro, sra again, sra changes the sound to sra, so ro ri. Ro, sra changes the sound to sra, so ro ru. Ro, sra changes the sound to sra, so ro ru. Vo, sra changes the sound to sra, so vo via. Vo, sra changes the sound to sra, so vo vu. Vo, sra changes the sound to sra, so vo vu. Ro, sra does not change its sound between the first and the second series consonants. So ro re. Ro, sra changes its sound to sra, so ro re. Vo, sra again sra changes its sound to sra, so vo ve. Ro, sra changes its sound to sra, so ro re. Ro, sra changes its sound to sra, So ro, ro. Here are the two consonants again, ro and vo, along with combining them with all the vowels. Let us read these words without sounding them, starting with ro. Okay? Ria, ri, ri, r, ru, 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 rua, r, ria, re, re, ro, rum, ram, re, ru, ri, ru. Vo, via, vi, vu, vu, vua, vơ, via, ve, vo, vom, vom, ve, vu, vi, and vu. Now let's look at the vocabulary in this lesson. Ria means to hesitate or resist. V means to spread out, like spreading out a pile of rice. Ru means or. Vu means strong gust of wind. Ram means to dance. Rei means cicada. Re means to shine, become visible, appear, or rise. Nevia means ship, boat, or vessel. Neri means girl, young unmarried woman, or a name of a girl or woman. Robam means dance, dancing, classical ballet. Rovei means to spin, dial, crank, or rotate. Kaire means moonrise. Meambau means butterfly. Reiria means to go back and forth slowly. Biro means full of melody, sounding beautifully or pleasing to the ear. Luso reyum means hearing the sound of a crying cicada. Meambau hareria means butterfly flies back and forth slowly. Neri rovei amba means a young woman spins cotton thread. Rei yum luso piro means cicada's cry sounds beautiful. Neri sua puchia ta ni chiko purite. Please note of the word chia here. This first chia is the name of the uncle Pu. The second chia means is. Okay, so now let's read it again. Neri sua puchia ta ni chiko purite means a young woman asks Uncle Chia, is this uncle's cow or not? And the response to that is puchia ta te ni chiko bonate. Okay, again, this chia is the name of the uncle, and this second chia is or mean is. Okay, and this sign at the end of this sentence is the same thing as a period. Okay, so now let's read it again. Puchia ta te ni chiko bonate, which means Uncle Chia says, no, this is Bona's cow. This lesson is on page 34. 34 in Khmer we say Sam Sabun. Now please take out a piece of paper and a pencil and learn how to write ro and vo along with some of the words from page 34. Okay? Now let's start with ro. Ro start with an outside circle. Okay, and then go straight up, left a little bit, up a little bit. Okay, ro. Then vo. Vo is the same thing as the ro, but it has a longer hair. Okay? So outside circle, up, vo. Okay? So now let's write ria. Ro is a, ro, and a. A change the sound to the ear, so ro ear, ria. Let's write V. Vo is a. Okay, srak change the sound to srak e, so vo e, v. Let's write v, vo, then srak a. Srak a change the sound to srak e, so vo e, v. Now write r, ro, srak a. Srak a change the sound to srak u, so ro u, r. Let's write r, ro, srak a. Srak a change the sound to srak u, so ro u, r. Now write vu, vo, srak o. Srak o change the sound to srak u, so vo u, vu. Okay, write vu, vo, srak o. Srak o change the sound to srak u, so vo u, vu. Write rom, ro, srak am. Srak am change the sound to srak am, so rom, rom. Now write re, ro, and srak I. Okay, srak I change the sound to srak a, so ro a, re. Let's write near via, no, srak a, vo, srak a. Srak a change the sound to srak ear, so no ear near, vo ear via, near via. Let's write ro vei, ro, vo srak I, okay, srak I change the sound to srak a, so vo a vei, ro vei. Let's write re ria, ro, srak a, then ro, srak a. Srak a does not change its sound between the first and the second series consonant, so ro a re. Srak a changes sound to srak ear, so ro ear ria, so re ria. Now let's write piro, po srak a, ro srak a. Srak a changes sound to srak e, so po e, pi, ro srak a. Srak a changes sound to srak o, so ro o, ro, so piro. Now let's write neri, no, srak a, ro, srak a. Srak a changes sound to srak ear, so no ear near. Ro srak a changes sound to srak e, so ro e ri, near ri. Okay, now let's write the last word would be robam, ro, then bam, bo, srak am. Okay, bo srak am, bam, ro bam. For your assignment, please say ro and write it 10 times. Do the same thing for vo. Say it and write 10 times. For these words, say each word and write 2 times each. Okay? So now let's review lesson 30. Again, lesson 30 in Khmer we say Merian Ti Samsep. It's on page 34. Page 34 in Khmer we say Tumpo Ti Samsep Buon. Okay? In this lesson, we have learned the second set of the second series consonant. They are consonant ror and vo, and we have also learned to combine these consonants with the vowels. Now let us read these words without sounding them. Starting with raw. Ria, vi, vi, ru, ru, vu, vu, ram, rei, nia via, ro bum, ro vây, khai reh, me bau ha re ria, nia ri ro vây ba, rei yom lu so pi ro, nia ri xua pu chia tha, ni chia ko pu ru te, pu chia tha, te ni chia ko bona te. This first picture reads rei, which means cicada, and the second picture reads lu so rei yom, which means hearing the crying sound of a cicada. We have now finished lesson 30. Amalai. For more info or feedback, please visit Khmer School of San Francisco. Thanks.